All right, let's look at this. This is called the riddle of the phoenix. Now, this is supposed to be some bigwig deal. People can't figure it out. Let's read it. Okay, the chattering of a crow out of 9 generations. Of aged men, a stag's life is four times a crow, and a raven's life makes 3 stags old. While the phoenix outlives 9 ravens, but we, the rich-haired nymphs of Zeus, the aegis holder, outlives 10 phoenixes. Okay? First of all, let's walk through this. The crow is the messenger to Saturn. Second, a stag's life. A stag, because you're not old enough to remember this, and it's really kind of before my time, a stag is a male deer, and his antlers are a horn, which represent the male. It's a dick. Okay? And that's why they called the old porno movies are called stag films. Okay? They use the number 3, so it's 3 stags and a raven. Outlives 9, so there's your 9. Okay? But the phoenix outlives 9 ravens. Okay? So what does all this have in common here? Every one of these, the crow, the stag, and the phoenix, right? And the aegis holder, all are Saturn. Now, let's look at the breakdown. The 9 generations. Here's 9. The 9 generations of it, the lives of 4 crows together. So that's 9 times 4, that's 36. Equals the life of a stag and 3 stags. Old age of a raven, that's 3 times 36. 9 of the lives of the raven, the lives of the phoenix do equal. That's 972. And after you multiply by 10, you get 9, 7, 20. Every one of these equal 9. 9, 3 and 6 is 9, 1 and 8 is 9, 7 and 2 is 9, and 9 is 18, and 18 is 1 plus 8. It's the same thing. So what you get is the answer to the riddle is the same thing that it always is. Nine. It's always 9. Always. Can't get around it. So then farther down in this thing, it says, for they say that 54 marks the limit of the years of the human life, a number which is made up of the first number and the first 2 plane surfaces, 2 squares and 2 cubes. This is Plutarch, big dude back then. Numbers of Plato also used in his generation of the soul. Well, here's 54, and what's that add up to? It adds up to 9. It's always 9. It's always 9. It's always 9. And it always goes back to Saturn. The hexagon, the 6th. It said I'm the north, south, east, west, top, and bottom. Your room has six sides to it, not 4. It's ceiling. You don't call those walls, but they are. It's the cube. All of this goes back to 9. That's it. Gee whiz, some freaking riddle. And they give you this big, long explanation and all of this shit. And these are all characters which represent Saturn. These are all numbers that represent Saturn. And Saturn is represented by the cube. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Ta-da! If you couldn't see these numbers, try blowing your screen up a little bit. Blow it up to full size. You'll see it. See what craziness? How they run the story around and just completely confuse people? The Phoenix. It's rebirth, man.